To a dangerous stretch of Highway 99 South are underway with big plans to make it safer for pedestrians and cyclists. We'll tell you how much it's costing local businesses.
Plus, our local Oregon strike teams have returned from fighting wildfires in Southern California. We'll tell you why they were describing the scene as a war zone.
And this morning, it is bitter cold. You're going to want to layer up while you're heading out the door. We'll take a closer look at what you can expect throughout your Monday coming up.
Live, local, late breaking. This is NewsWatch 12 this morning.
Good morning. The time is 6 a.m. as we take a live look at Ashland. This is brought to you by the Oregon Shakespeare Festival. Happy Monday. Welcome to NewsWatch 12 this morning. I'm Damien Alvarado.
And I'm Brinkley Hill. We're first checking in with Storm Tracker 12 meteorologist Sarah Kress because I feel like that live look in Ashland doesn't depict just how cold it is out there this morning.
Oh, it definitely doesn't. It is clear skies across the region to bring those temperatures down very cold. Even areas as we're heading over east of the Cascades into the single digits this morning. So a quick snapshot of what you can expect for today. A very bitter cold start. Those bright and clear skies, like I mentioned, will help us warm up as we're heading into the afternoon. But this morning, definitely going to want to head out, start your car early, bundle up those kiddos if they're waiting at the bus stop, as it is going to be very cold. Checking in with our current temperatures, 1 degree in Chaumont, 12 into Klamath Falls, Grants Pass 19. As we're heading into Northern California, 13 for Montague, and along the coast, 43 into Gold Beach. Throughout the day, despite that very cold start, it will take its time to warm up, but we'll make it close to the 50s as we're over into the Rogue Valley. It'll cool off quickly though as we head into overnight hours again, and that'll be the trend as we're heading through the next few days. Very cold mornings, but some pretty mild afternoons. Taking a look around the rest of the region, we'll make it up into the lower 40s over in the Klamath Basin, Northern California into the mid 40s, maybe into the upper in some areas as they're heading over into western Siskiyou County and down towards Mount Shasta, and along the coast, say mild temperatures into the mid 50s. Now, as we're heading later into the week, we can expect rain to return. We'll touch more on this coming up in our next forecast.
This morning on your commute, you may want to avoid construction on Highway 99 and take I-5.
NewsWatch 12's Rocky Walker is sharing how the construction is affecting businesses.
The 99 South Highway is being changed to promote pedestrian and biker safety. Those along the street say this is a long time coming.
It's a very dangerous stretch of road. I see accidents all the time on this road. See people speeding by often as well. Last week, actually, a woman got hit on her bicycle.
The project will widen the roadway, add sidewalks, crosswalks, and create bike lanes. The project is in between Glenwood Road and Coleman Creek, right in front of Debbie's Diner. And they say the slowdowns, construction blocking the view, and use of pilot cars has had an effect on business.
We've definitely noticed a slowdown in business from it. I've also spoken with multiple other business owners and business managers along this stretch of road, and every single one of us has said our business has been affected by it.
Despite the slowdown in business, they say the project has needed to be done and hope it can provide more safety in the future.
It certainly is a give and take kind of situation. You got to sacrifice a little bit for the greater good.
The project is expected to finish in spring of 2026. In Jackson County, I'm Rocky Walker.
You're going to want to make sure that you and your children are buckled in properly this morning. Police departments across Southern Oregon are starting a special enforcement today to educate people on seatbelt safety. One focus is making sure that a 2017 law that requires children up to age 2 to be in a rear-facing car seat is enforced. Eagle Point PD and other law enforcement will be using federally funded hours to make sure that people are buckling up properly. The educational period lasts until February 9th.
The scary situation leads to one man being arrested for attempted murder in Northern California. Police responded to a 911 call with the victim saying her nephew broke into her home, strangled her, and then stole her car. The stolen car was then found on I-5 just south of Wairika, and police were able to arrest a 33-year-old Tyler Wade Myers. Myers is being charged with attempted murder, theft of a motor vehicle, and burglary. Moving into our school watch, parents of Central Point Elementary are being notified that an Alice intruder drill will be taking place tomorrow. The school says these drills are made to prepare students and staff in an event that an intruder comes onto campus.
Valley returned home this weekend. The team made up of firefighters from Medford, Ashland, Chiloquin, Illinois Valley, and Fire District 3. 370 firefighters were sent to California from Oregon and were part of 21 strike teams in Los Angeles.
Jackson County Fire District 1 responded to a structure fire on Abbey Lane. Crews found a shop fully engulfed in flames, which led to more help from Grants Pass and Jackson County Fire District 3. Evans Valley and rural Metro Josephine County joined the effort. The cause is under investigation.
The Applegate Valley Fire District revealed their brand new logo. The fire district says that this new modern look reflects their commitment to serving the residents and those visiting the Applegate Valley.
Mount Ashland hosted a national safety awareness fair focusing on how to stay safe while on the slopes.
NewsWatch 12's Samantha Cadera was at that fair, and it was originally planned months ago. But as she's showing you this morning, the event became even more meaningful after a tragic accident.
On Friday morning, a 76-year-old man died after colliding with a tree on the Windsor chair line on Mount Ashland. He was wearing a helmet, but despite Ski Patrol's life-saving efforts, he succumbed to his injuries. Andrew Gass, general manager of Mount Ashland, said in a news release, quote, "Our team is heartbroken by this loss, and we extend our heartfelt condolences to the family and friends grieving during this difficult time," end quote. The Windsor Chairline is one of the most difficult trails at Mount Ashland, with challenging terrain and natural obstacles that can be tough even for experienced skiers. Ski Patrol undergoes rigorous training throughout the season to ensure they're ready to respond to emergencies efficiently.
As soon as we get a report of an injury, we mobilize our resources we have. We do our best to get our patrollers and equipment in an efficient and timely manner to the scene of the injury.
Ski Patrol also emphasized the importance of wearing a helmet.
Modern day helmets kind of have a honeycomb design, which is designed to brake instead of your head braking. And these helmets, they can save your life, whether you realize it or not.
Technology also plays a role in mountain safety with the Air Flare app designed to help when skiers are unable to reach out for help.
If you fall into a tree well, a lot of times you can't move your arms. So you can't reach your phone to call someone or say, "Help, I need help." Air Flare in that situation would be able to identify where you are and then send assistance.
Mount Ashland also partners with Mercy Flights, ensuring quick access to medical care in the event of an emergency. Their helicopter team is trained to navigate the mountain's rugged terrain.
We do landing zone training here with our helicopter to make sure that any community members that need any trauma support, we're here for them.
Skiers are reminded to always wear a helmet, stay within their limits, and be aware of their surroundings to ensure a safe experience on the slopes. Reporting from Mount Ashland, I'm Samantha Cadera.
Ashland and Medford are asking for people's thoughts on the economic opportunities and challenges facing the Rogue Valley. They're doing an economic analysis survey to help figure out how the region can grow over the next 20 years. It's important because the cities want to make sure there's enough land for new businesses and jobs. If you're interested, you can fill it out until February 23rd.
And take a look at this. A great start to your Monday. Construction is in progress at the Palms Cafe in Central Point. You might remember some of those pictures that we showed you last week of the car hitting this cafe, and the driver was having gas and brake pedal issues at the time. But as you see right there, the floor has now been finished in the Palms Cafe, sharing these photos saying that construction is continuing, but the restaurant is offering some curbside pickup. Injuries were reported during that initial crash, but none of the injuries were life-threatening.
Tonight, the 173rd Fighter Ring will be conducting night flying from today through Wednesday. Operations will take place between 5 p.m. and 11 p.m. on those days. Residents will likely hear flights taking off and landing at Kingsley Field, but much of the flying will be in the airspace east of Lakeview. Flights will last approximately an hour and a half each.
It is very cold across the region this morning. You're going to want to layer up as you're heading out the door, because by the time we're heading into the afternoon, we'll be warming up a bit. Seeing those temperatures pretty close to 50 degrees into the Rogue Valley, but we got to make it past that bitter cold start. Not missing out on those cold temperatures anywhere across the region. But in place now until noon on Thursday, we are dealing with an air stagnation advisory. So we'll be waking up in the morning with these very cold temperatures. Also seeing some very sunny skies the next few days. Rain is going to be returning as we head later into the week. We'll talk more about it coming up in our next forecast.